Hello everyone, here we got a few speakers from the thrift store, and today we're gonna be blowing them up. So, here are our victims. Here's a pair of old-styled speakers for your smartphone. I could tell by the audio jack plug they're connected to. And this pair of Sony SSTS71 surround speakers. This is the left side, and I think Sony's a good brand, but the condition of these speakers, not so great. There's actually bits of plastic inside. So, I believe the damage was associated with the stands the speakers were connected to. And finally, we got this Pioneer CSX550K surround speaker. Hope you enjoy. So let's take a look at the first pair of speakers. They have the style of a 1980s boombox speaker, and they're currently connected to my phone. And I'll give you a quick audio test with some non-copyrighted music. So this is the bass boosted version of Adventure by JJD. The microphone on the camera isn't the best, but through my ears, these speakers lack bass. So the speakers are getting their power only through the audio jack. They don't have any batteries. And my phone's at maximum volume. And they aren't very loud. Well, you get the idea. They lack bass. And also, one of the speakers is starting to fall apart. So now, let's take one of the speakers apart. So the speaker was being held by some plastic, which apparently broke. And look at how dusty the speaker is. I have no idea how long it's been sitting on the shelf, but check that out. Very dusty. Doesn't say the ohmage or the wattage on it, and it's an unbranded driver. So I'm gonna remove the dust cap, and I'm gonna be hooking it up to the receiver. Now I have the dust cap removed, and considering that these speakers were being powered only through the audio jack, I have a feeling that these should be pretty easy to blow. And now let's blow this speaker with the same song. And the receiver went to protect. It's beginning to get warm. Now let's try to blow again. Cool. We got a stream of smoke. That's stinky. Let's blow the other speaker. I tried doing the other one, but apparently it doesn't want to work. So let's move on to one of the Sonys. Here we go with one of the Sony speakers. I find it interesting that the speaker has a grooved surround. Not sure what's that supposed to do. Let's crank some power through this and see how that goes. Apparently, I was looking away when it happened, but there was a good spark out from the top. And here's a little burn mark. Let's see what the other Sony speaker can do. This is the amount of plastic there was inside that cabinet. You could tell how beat these things are. Now let's remove the dust cap and blow the other speaker. It puked its coil out. Interesting. Never had a speaker do it like that before. And I also saw some sparking in there. That was pretty neat. Now here's the last speaker of the day, the Pioneer. So, since the cover couldn't be removed, I'd have to break it open. Nice. Alright, let's blow this thing. Or at least try to.
This is to be played in high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Since this speaker is too tough for my receiver, I'm gonna be burning it while it's playing music.
I want some bass. Y'all want some more bass. I want some bass. Y'all want some more bass.
I'll be right back. I have something better than alcohol.
This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
Hell yeah! Drop! Damn! Damn! I want some bass. Y'all want some more bass? I want some bass. Y'all want some more bass? Damn! Damn!
Pressure applied. All I want to do is feel the bass.
Damn!
Well, I think it finally died. Check that out. Nice and burnt. So now the speaker has cooled off. Now let's take a look at the coil on this thing. Well, it got a little toasted under all that heat, as you could see. Not sure if it still has any life in it, but that was a very good burn. Now let's take a look at the other speakers. So here's the speakers that were most successful in the video. The 2 Sony speakers and one of the audio jack powered speakers. So now I'll tear each one of these apart to see what the voice coil looks like and how much damage has been done to it. So I'm gonna start off with the audio jack powered speaker right here, and then we'll move on to the Sony speakers. Alright, let's tear into this. Unfortunately, the coil got stuck in the magnet, so we couldn't see the coil on this one. Now let's see how much damage has been done to the Sonys. This is the speaker that sparked, so I doubt we'll see much damage to it, except for the place where it actually sparked. Let's take a look at it. So the coil hardly burned, so as you could see, the location where it sparked was at a lead connecting to the coil. So it was mainly a connection issue. Now let's take a look at the one that actually gave a good smoke show. So this is the one that the coil started to puke out. As you could see in light, the coil is kind of burnt. And now, let's see how burnt it is. The reason why the last clip cut out was because the memory card got full and it couldn't record the whole thing. But anyways, here's a look at the coil. It's nice and roasted. And it also gave an epic smoke show. So here's the voice coil from the speaker I couldn't get to work from the old styled computer speakers. I assume a tinsel lead broke when I tore the dust cap off, and I have it hooked up to the end of an adapter, and I'm gonna be plugging it into 12 volts DC. Hopefully we'll get a voice coil smoke bomb from it. Here we go. In 3, 2, 1. Aw, yeah. We got some smoke. Check that out. The coil's nice and roasted. Well, that's about it for these speakers. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to give it a like, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more content. Thanks for watching and have a great day.